Right, we're heading out on the bike path north from Tanunda towards Muriutpa. Old rail line beside us. A few showers around early this morning and plenty of cloud today, so we might cop another bit of rain at some stage. But at the moment it's fine and reasonably warm. A little bit of a northwesterly headwind, unfortunately, probably till this afternoon. Our first destination, Muriutpa, was the scene of the famous Barossa Valley bloodbath of 1968, where H.G. Nelson's South Adelaide Panthers took on the Muriutpa Nullifiers in what turned out to be a particularly gruesome game, with a big dispute over a schnitzel truck apparently. But we had no time to track down footy folklore in Muriutpa. We met up with and farewelled our friends Graham and Jill from dinner last night, and then headed off into the countryside, where we met up with some quite interesting weather. Riding into a dust storm. We were pretty wet and a bit cold by the time we took refuge at Little Mo's Bakery in Kapunda for some well-deserved snacks and coffee. Still a bit of rain about when we headed off, but fortunately it wasn't really heavy rain, and the infamous red dirt roads of the area were only getting a light dusting of rain, turning the surface a little bit slippery in places, but not turning it into that peanut butter mud that the area is so famous for. We've got a bit of mud on our tyres, as you'll see. Farm tracks for a while here. Hopefully it doesn't rain while we're on this red dirt.
Oh, and there they go, going down.
Yeah. Right, we're now climbing up some almost single track on Hill Drive. Lucky this bit hasn't been too wet because it's got that lovely red clay which can turn to peanut butter.
Alright.
There you go past. We managed to survive the dust and the rain and the wind and a little bit of mud. Eventually rolled into Riverton caravan park in time to give the bikes a bit of a hose down and a clean before we headed off to the pub for dinner. Another great day on the Mawson Trail.